Hey everyone, drifting is my hobby here, back with RC Help Tips and Tricks, video 6. I'm actually just kind of getting caught up this week so I can actually put out some more stuff. I'm in the progress of right now getting the rock crawling video done, where I'm going to be building the rock crawler and giving a lot of rock crawling tips. That's coming up. This video, actually, I've got 4 or 5 little different things I want to talk about. Is winterize your Nitro and storing it for winter, your Nitro model. Also is how to store your NiCad, your NIM, and your LiPo batteries. Also, I have charging up batteries for racing or bashing, and also I have some battery tips and tricks for that. So this is Vid-6, video 6. Like I said, I just got a couple of things that I wanted to go ahead and get out because I'm trying to get the rest of this week. Usually I do it once a week, but I actually had a little bit of time up here. This is the house shop. As you can see, it's a little different. I got my comm lathe over here, my battery discharger, my rims, and different chargers. So I want to talk a little bit about the chargers as well. I guess I'm going to first start it off with the battery thing that I have been wanting to talk to you guys about. If you have an RC Nitro motor model, I'm pretty sure that you're going to be running the double A's that comes in with your receiver pack. If you are going to be running these, I suggest that you take double A's, put them in like normal, as you can see. And as you can tell when you're putting the batteries in, that this is not really, like, you feel like that's kind of loose. So if you're going to plan on running this, I suggest taking some black electrical tape and wrapping it around right down the center of it, just like so. And that's to make sure while you're running or you're doing jumps or anything of that nature that them batteries are not going to come out and you're not going to lose any radio signal or have a runaway Nitro model if you don't have fail-safes installed. That's another video though. I guess as far as you know, is you can buy energizers and the lithium batteries, and they really just don't last that long, and you got to throw them away, and then you're out spending more money on a pack of 4 batteries. I suggest for you guys to invest in some NIM packs, 5 cells. Other than having 4, you actually get a little bit more voltage. As you can see, this is the flat pack for guys who need that, or here's the hump pack. Okay, as you can see, there's a couple of different ones. We've got different hump packs and different flat packs and all that going on. I suggest you guys using these right here. These right here takes away from this. Like, there's more power. So I think that the hump packs or the flat packs that you can buy that has the 5 cells, usually around, these are NIM packs, I think they have a lot more better power and last a lot longer than you see than the traditional piece right here. Now, if you're going to install this in your vehicle, the hump pack, I suggest you get some other stuff, such as the wiring that you're going to need to do this, and just all the little basic stuff that you're going to need to make all this happen. As far as that goes, it's not a real big thing for installing into the car. Sorry about that. Just have to take these batteries out. Just give me a second here. Probably edit this out. You won't even see it. Okay. So definitely get rid of this. Pick yourself up one of these, and you're just going to be a lot happier with your Nitro model. Okay. Let's say that you've got this going on, and now you're going to need a charger. So the charger you're going to need is something that has, this is the Traxxas TRX power charger. This is recommended for these type of applications. As you can see, it doesn't have any adjustments. It's all programmed automatically. Light blinks. It holds on to one charge. As you can see, 1500 to 2400 milliamps can take 100 to 190 minutes. Charge cycles is 2. 3000, 3600 batteries, you want to do charge cycles at least 3 to 4. So if you get one of these, that's awesome. That way it just plugs right in. It takes care of it. You don't have to worry about the amperage and all that. Just check to make sure it's warm and pull it off then. If you have the money to invest in a better charger, you can see that I have the low-C intelligent lithium balance charger and the Onyx 230 charger. Both of these are brand new, really great chargers. I recommend if you're going to use these kind of chargers and you end up getting something like the Squid over here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just a bunch of wires. I suggest setting your charger. On 0.9 amps or 1 amp. I wouldn't go over that when charging these because the cells are so little that you can actually fry them and damage them. So keep that in mind. Keep it under 1 amp and you'll be good to go with that. And that's on your advanced chargers. If you have any questions on the chargers or the batteries, please leave questions or comments down below and I'll get back to you on them. Okay. Now let's say that you've got your NiCad, your NIM, and your LiPo. And you're wanting to store them, like you're not going to be running as much or it's cold outside, whatever the case may be. Okay, all three of these cells, the NiCad, the NIM, and the LiPo, all have different deteriorating levels. As far as the NiCad, it deteriorates as soon as it comes off the charger. So if you're going to want to use a NiCad battery, I suggest you pull it right off when it's hot and then use it then. If not, it's going to deteriorate and the pack's going to be So that's for the NiCad. For storing it, I'd give it at least half voltage. I'd fill it up to at least half. You can check that with your digital chargers, which that's what I use, the freeze and digital chargers. You can check, fill it up at least halfway. Same with the NIMs. They got a little bit different characteristics than the NiCad, but they're basically the same as far as the deteriorating. Yeah, as soon as you pull it off, it's slowly deteriorating. In 2 weeks, it would be completely dead. And if you store your batteries without giving them half charged, then they're going to deteriorate past the safe level and they'll be dead. As far as LiPos, they have a way more slower deteriorating level. Like you could give this a half a charge compared to the NIM battery and go back and check the voltages, and this one wouldn't have really have decreased at all in the 2 week period compared to the NIM. So LiPos actually has a little bit better thing for that. Now you got to follow the specific charging recommendations for the type of LiPo that you're running. This is 11.1 volt 3-cell LiPo from Venom, very good. So you have to. That's another video on charging LiPos. But now we're going to talk about NIM and NiCads. If you actually want to get this little bit of extra punch, I would suggest, if you're charging them on 2 and 3 amps, I suggest going up to 4 and 5 amps for racing. That's what I would do as far as for the racing the battery packs. If you're actually racing the NIMs or the NiCads, I would charge them up just a little bit to give them that extra punch. I believe that's all that I have on the batteries. If you have any more questions about batteries or cells or how to solder up match batteries or any of that, please leave comments or questions down below. The next video I'll have on batteries will be just charging them. That'll be it on the LiPos and stuff, so you know what's correct on it. As far as that, I think my batteries stuff is done until it comes to soldering up the cells and showing you how to charge up LiPos. Okay, now I think we're going to move on to let me see here. Just put some stuff away. Alrighty now. Body rattle, how to prevent it. Let's see, we're going to do the winterizing. Alright, as you can see guys right here on the bench, the TC3, we're just going to, I don't have a Nitro up here at the house, so actually that's all I've got right now. Alright, store your engine for winter. For the millions of us who do not live in a year-round 70 degrees paradise, such as Southern California and Florida. So the winter means a few months of downtime for your Nitro engines. Well, I mean, there's guys out here, I've got another video on preparing to run in the winter and all that good stuff. But as far as you guys wanting to store your Nitro cars, the most important thing you got to worry about is your electronics and your Nitro stuff, as far as the fuel and the Nitro motor and the Nitro fuel tank. I suggest remove and clean when you're preparing to store your 2-stroke engine for the winter. It's the perfect time to inspect for parts and wear so you can actually bust down your whole engine, clean it out. Liberally spray the engine with the Nitro cleaner to remove built-up track gum and fuel residue. Remove stubborn dirt with a toothbrush. So remember that. If you guys